Hello student of class 9. In this video, I will discuss with you or continue the same topic which was discussed in my second video of civics from lesson 3 constitutional design. In the second video, something was told to you related to this topic, making of the Indian Constitution. It was told in my second video of civics that making of Indian Constitution was not an easy task. Various problems were there, just like the partition of India in two countries, India and Pakistan, just like there were various ethnic groups with various interest and opinion, and after that the main or the big problem was the problem of the princely estates. These were the problems, and these problems were kept in mind while making the constitution by our forefathers. My dear student, now I will proceed or I will continue this topic with some very important point, that was the path of the constitution, means the way of the constitution. Students, you know very well that the Constitution of India was adopted in the year of 1950, 26 January 1950. But you know very well that the making of the Indian Constitution was started during the freedom struggle when India was under the administration of the British. Here I will discuss with you the first point. In the year of 1931, there was Karachi session of the Indian National Congress. Means there was session of Indian National Congress in Karachi. When? In 1931. In this session of Karachi of Indian National Congress, some important resolutions were passed by the Indian National Congress. What were the resolution? Number one, that was the UAF, Universal Adult Franchise. It gives voting rights to the citizen of country. Second one, freedom. Third, equality. And the fourth one, rights of minority. These were the important resolution. These were the important terms which were adopted or which were passed by the Indian National Congress in Karachi session. No doubt, these particular freedom, equality, UAF and rights of minority were not accepted at that time, but you know very well that at present in our constitution these all are accepted very well. The second point, you know very well that for the formation of the Indian Constitution, the British government also give its effort. You know very well, in the year of 1935, an act was passed by the British government, and that act is known as the Government of India Act 1935. Students, you know very well that from this act various important points are taken at present in our Indian Constitution. After that, you may see very well that our leaders or our forefathers were also inspired by the various events of the world, and these events, you know, helped them to form the Indian Constitution, just like the ideas of the French Revolution, just like the parliamentary democracy of Britain, and just like the socialist revolution of Russia. These all things were bringing some values, philosophy and ideas in the minds of our forefathers, in the minds of our Indian leaders, that how we can adopt these things for our India, for our country, especially in making the Indian Constitution. You may see very well that these were the way, these were the path which were running from the earlier in the formation of the or in the making of the Indian Constitution. But the making of the Indian Constitution took place seriously when the Constituent Assembly was formed. My dear student, here I will tell you the important things about the Constituent Assembly. First of all, the question will be asked to you, what is Constituent Assembly? Actually, it is an assembly, or it was an assembly of the elected representatives or the people's representatives from the various legislatures. And what was the main aim of this Constituent Assembly? The main aim of this Constituent Assembly to draw or to form or to write the Constitution of India. My dear student, this Constituent Assembly was formed for what? To draft the Constitution. And this assembly was not elected by the direct votes of the people. This assembly was elected by the members of the various legislatures or existing legislatures during the British rule in India. And these legislatures were related with the various provinces of British India. The members of the legislatures, you may see, elect the representatives for the Constituent Assembly. And then we find that the Constituent Assembly was formed. In this Constituent Assembly, there were various members related to different language, related to different religion, related to different caste and different interest and opinion. When the work of Constituent Assembly was started, at that time the views and the values and the guidelines of these various people were taken, and it made the Constitution of India very strong and adoptable at present also. Now here you may see that for the formation of Constituent Assembly, the election was held in July 1946. And after the election, the first meeting of this Constituent Assembly was held in December 1946. This particular Constituent Assembly, started its work in a sequence or in a good manner, that how the Constituent Assembly can form the Constitution, can draft the Constitution, and can draw the basic rules or the written rules as a Constitution of India. First of all, you may see very well, a drafting committee was formed. What was the main work of this drafting committee? To draft the Constitution, or to draw or to form the Constitution. And in this drafting committee, there were various members, and this drafting committee was chaired by Dr. Bhimrao Ramji Ambedkar. He is also known as the father of the Indian Constitution. Under the Dr. Bhimrao Ambedkar, a strong debates was started that how to form the Constitution. You may see very well, when the debates was started, clause by clause, how many days it took for the debates? 114 days. and these 114 days were spread over 3 years, means it took 3 years. And then the debates of constitution was formed. Now you may see here very well that when the debates of constitution was formed, at that time you may see a draft of constitution was also formed. My dear student, the constitution was adopted by the Constituent Assembly on 26th November 1949 after the independence of our country, that is India. But it came into force, or it was adopted, or it was given to the Indian citizen on 26 January 1950. That is observed as the Republic Day of our country, through which we all are governed, through which we all are finding the basic rights or the duties. Student, here you may see that when the constitution was adopted, then we find that now the country of, that is India, was started to run according to the rules which were written in the constitution. My dear student, today I have discussed with you first of all the point which we had discussed in the previous video or the second video, that was the number one, what were the problems which were faced while making the constitution, and the second point, the way that were followed by the forefathers before the forming of Constituent Assembly for the making of the constitution, and after then the work of the Constituent Assembly. According to this discussion, I will ask 3 questions to you. Question number 1, what is Constituent Assembly? It was told to you Constituent Assembly was an assembly which was formed by the people's representative to draw the constitution or to write the constitution. After then, the second question, list the factors that contributed to the making of our constitution. These all are the factors which were giving their contribution for the making of the Indian constitution. And the last question is, describe the methods adopted by the Constituent Assembly to frame the constitution. These all were the methods which were discussed to you, and you will write these all points in the third answer of this particular question. I hope that you will write answer of these questions in your note copy. Thank you very much.